Hey guys, back with my buddy Don Mattingly to give you a quick recap of the White Plains card show today. A very quick recap because I really didn't buy much at all. It's been a few years since I went to one of these shows. I think it was winter of 2019, and then when the pandemic hit, they stopped doing it for a few years. And even after they brought it back, I just had other stuff going on and couldn't make it out there for a while. And even today, I was considering not going because the weather wasn't great, but ended up going with my sister and one of my nieces who has suddenly developed somewhat of an interest in Pokemon cards. I don't know how long that's gonna last, but she kind of wanted to check out what a card show was all about. So we ended up going, and that ended up being the best part of the show for me. Just seeing how much fun she had. She really ended up loving the whole card show atmosphere and the whole experience of it. She got a few cards for her collection and even got some free stuff given to her. And thankfully, my sister, when we walked in and I was filling out the door prize form, she also filled one out. And like 20 minutes after we got there, her name got called and she ended up winning this Don Mattingly signed photo. And she gifted it to me because she has no interest in it. So yeah, this ended up being the best thing I got all day because again, I didn't pick up a lot of cards for myself. I've noticed through the years of these types of shows that they really don't have a lot of the type of stuff that I like. It's a lot of vintage, a lot of PSA graded prospects and overpriced hobby boxes, overpriced blasters. Again, all that type of stuff that I'm not really into. So when I go to these shows, I mainly hope that there's like a few decent bargain bins that I can look through and find a few things that I like. And sometimes they have some of them, but today I think there was only like two that I really dug into. So let me show you the few things that I picked up. So I found one decent bargain bin for baseball and one for wrestling. In hindsight, I should have spent more time at the baseball one or at least gone back to it because I found that one early in the show and I just assumed I was going to find a few more like that and just never did and never went back to this one. But I did find a few cool things in there. And that Maddox insert. For some reason, this bargain bin had a ton of Brave stuff. I don't know if the guy had just bought a big Braves collection or what. We got the Barry Bonds from that same set. Got a nice Griffey with the White Sox though. That was kind of cool. From SPX. Nice shiny artist proof of Jim Edmonds. So yeah, for those that don't know, this is the type of stuff I look for when I go to a card show or card shop. Nice McGwire. I think I picked up a few McGwires. And then got one Bernie Williams. I think I saw like 3 Bernie cards the entire show. So again, that's kind of the problem. Like, you go to shows like this, a lot of people aren't putting out Bernie Williams stuff, so it's tough to find my player. But again, pick this one up because I'm pretty sure I don't have it. Haven't checked yet to make sure, but that's a 2000 Topps Chrome. This is a pretty nice Ripken Crash the Game. I think that's one of the winner cards from that year. So again, a lot of these types of players, these types of sets, mid to late 90s, early 2000s. That's a nice Larkin numbered card. So yeah, I have all these guys in different binders. Found a nice Juan Gon that I know for sure I didn't have. I picked up this Donruss Elite Mark Loretta. I usually pick up these Donruss Elite numbered cards when I see them in bargain bins. That was numbered to 92. There's another McGwire insert. And these were pretty nice. I'd never seen these before. Classic counterparts. So you got Paul Molitor and Robin Yount. I'll send that one to Caleb if he needs it. But also found Tony Gwynn and Wade Boggs. Wish I would have found more of these in there. Just really like the look of that set. Got to find out who else is in that set. And here's one for Dustin if he wants it. Really nice Johan Santana die cut insert. I've never seen this. I think it's really cool when I find stuff like from that era that I still never seen, because you just kind of assume you've seen it all. But then you find something cool like that. Here's one for the Phillies guys. I know so many Phillies guys, so whichever one of you claims this first, it's yours. Numbered Chase Utley card. Found a nice rocket insert that I'm pretty sure I didn't have. Picked up this Bowman's Best Griffey. Just a base card, but I have fond memories of this set. Ripped a decent amount of those packs, but for some reason I think I never pulled a Griffey. Pretty sure I don't have it. Then found some of these older ones that I picked up. Nice Yogi. I'll throw that into the binder. Found an old Ricky. And found a Jeter that I had never seen. From Upper Deck Collectors Club. No idea what that came out of. And a nice big hurt insert from Pinnacle. I had a few of these before. These sometimes like peel apart because of the way they're made, but this one seems to be in decent shape. Now here's another Braves card. Like I said, there were a lot of Braves cards in there. So picked up that Javi Lopez. I can add that to the Puerto Rican PC, but I've also considered putting this set together a few times. I have a few other ones. It's a really nice set, the Christie Brinkley collection. And then last one here is this gold label Mark McGwire. Really like that year of gold label. Didn't tell you what class these were for that year, so I'm not sure if that's the base one or not, but again, just a really good looking card. And much to my surprise, I found a pretty decent wrestling dollar box, which is not a common thing at that show, at least not in the years I used to go. And funny thing is, I walked up to this guy's table and I saw a lot of overpriced wrestling autos and relics, so I was gonna just keep right on walking, but this is why dealers should approach the people that walk up to your table and let them know what you have, because he came up next to me and pointed out a section where he had some wrestling dollar stuff, and I ended up digging through there and finding a lot of stuff that I wanted. So here's a Rhea Ripley red something or other. Rhea Ripley red, white, and blue. And another Rhea Ripley. I think her parallels are always a good buy for $1. Same thing with Becky Lynch. And some of the stuff that I picked up are numbered, which again was kind of weird because his top-loaded stuff that I was mentioning was kind of overpriced, and he had some of these same parallels top-loaded and overpriced, but then he also had a bunch of them in the dollar section, so not quite sure what he was doing when he was pricing his stuff. But that one's numbered. There's a nice Tamina. That one's numbered. These are not numbered, but really like these cracked ice looking things. Bubba Ray Dudley. Couldn't find Devon. Would have been nice to put them together. But I did find Randy Orton. Got a Brett, red, white, and blue. This guy had a Brett auto that I considered for a second, but again, just felt like it was a bit overpriced and didn't really like the look of it either that much. So that's the thing. I've been like on the hunt for a Brett auto for years now, but never seem to find the right one at the right price. I either don't like the price or don't like the way some of the cards look. So yeah, I'm still in the hunt for a Brett auto. Picked up this Vader. That one's numbered. Really nice Macho Man shiny. Got that Bray Wyatt. That's just a base, I think, but really menacing photo. Nice Roddy Piper shiny. So yeah, I felt like there was a ton of cool stuff in that dollar box. Really sweet Booker T die cut. Again, in hindsight, should have spent more time and money at that dollar box. That's always the case at these shows. I'm always second guessing myself after. And this one I picked up because I thought Mac Wax Stacks needs this for a set. And I had his checklist on my phone, but I was too lazy to bring it out and check. So I picked it up anyway, and then when I checked, it turns out he doesn't need that one. So I guess I'll just keep that one in my collection. And the guy also had a bunch of these Revolution cards. So I grabbed a few of those. HBK. Grabbed a pair of Ava Raine rookies. The Rock's daughter, for those that don't know. Nice shiny AJ. That one's numbered. I picked up a lot of these on eBay a while ago. Never showed it. So yeah, I have like a dozen of those from that set. There's a Zoe Stark. That one's numbered. A few more of these cracked ice. Got Goldberg. Got John Cena. Got a Cena Flux. That's from Chronicles. That one's numbered. And then an R-Truth purple, which is also numbered. So that was pretty much it. Again, not a huge haul from the card show, but got a little something. I also had a few more in the wrestling stack that I'm going to send to Egg, so I didn't show those. But don't worry, Egg, you'll see them soon enough. Also got a overpriced package of 55-point top loaders. Can definitely find them cheaper on eBay, but figured why not since I was there. Picked up one pack. But yeah, that's going to end this video, so catch you all again soon.